Good morning, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Joe here.
Evan.
Last week's episode of The Good Place was shocking in a good way.
Yeah.
Michael McKean,
Yeah, that was great.
totally unexpected.
Yeah, we kind of got a little spoilery. Someone at one point, like I said, on either YouTube or Patreon, said that Doug was eventually going to show up on the show. So I wasn't too surprised to see him. I kind of wish, we didn't know.
Same.
So when I was like, this is probably Doug,
Yeah.
when they were just playing the back of his head so much, like, this is obviously a big reveal. So,
Doug? Yeah.
right.
I'm glad that it wasn't, obviously, well, it wouldn't have been the guy in the picture because it's not an actual actor.
Right. Not an actor. Plus,
Some years.
there's no time travel really
Yeah,
on the show. So,
yeah, so I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that comment, but I was happy to see him.
yeah, for sure.
And
Well, and Michael McKean, let's face it, he's a
he
television
should be in
legend.
more. He should be in more things.
Yeah,
honestly.
he works a lot. He should work more. He should always work. He should be in everything.
For sure. I'm really blown away by the fight scene and the choreography of that.
That was a lot
very
of
end
fun.
of the
Yeah,
episode,
they
really.
like I said, they didn't skimp on that. A lot of shows you kind of forgive them. Like if it's not a procedural, usually the stuff that is procedural stuff on the show, like a doctor, like I think Scrubs, right? That
Yeah.
it was a comedy first and a medical show second.
Oh,
So
for sure.
a lot of the medical stuff just like it's just kind of thrown in there and isn't like it's not the point of the show, right? It's not a procedural.
Yeah.
And this isn't an action show at all. But I'm really pleasantly surprised with the way they didn't like.
Yeah.
This isn't a combat show, so we're not going to treat the fighting seriously.
They didn't pull any punches. I'm not being punny there. They really did. It was
Yeah,
great.
no, yeah, they took it seriously, and of course we end heading off to Janet's void and dying on Earth, which means yet again, as will happen over and over again, we are blowing the show up and taking it somewhere else, which is
Yeah.
what I love, right? The show's not going to be stale because it's not really a show about plot per se.
No.
It's a show about ideas.
Yeah.
and
100%.
they move the show around so much and come from so many different angles to really explore the ideas that are important, and they make it hilarious while they're doing it.
It's great.
Yeah, perfect
It
show.
really is an
Absolutely
anomaly,
perfect show.
So yeah.
We're going to jump into it here, but I do want to thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us and give a special thank you to Actuarial Lurker, Balas Foldes, Chris, Jeff, Christy Goverston, NJ, Suya Gundavarapu, and Weird Magic. Thank you so much, guys. As always, we're very happy here with us.
Yes, we are. And if you guys are watching this on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel.
Hello.
If you might hit that like button for us, leave us a comment down below, and please, please, please hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date. We have you so you can stay up to date on all the new content we've coming your way. Tongue Twister. Wow, we're getting going there.
I just combined the great taste of Gatorade and toothpaste. If you'd like to see a full-length reaction to this, please check out a link to the description below to our Patreon page. On every show, including Good Place, we are at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon of where we are on YouTube. So if you'd like to keep going after watching the YouTube edits here, you can do it there. You will have to sneak and watch along on your own source material.
Yes.
You're only going to see near us for copyright purposes. We are
Mhm.
also watching 30 Rock. Currently, it's a Patreon exclusive. And have just started, or a couple episodes into, Godless.
Yes.
From Netflix, which is awesome.
Janet, you did it. You brought us into your void.
Good job,
If I had
Janet.
a heart,
Yeah.
it would be pounding.
Michael,
Well, what about the people?
Yeah. Are they just like pudding now, or what's up?
Yeah.
Huh.
dude,
Oh, they're all
why are there
Janet.
so
yeah.
many Janets? And why do I sound like Janet?
How do we even tell them apart?
Oh!
Definitely Jason.
We got
That
it.
one's
Yeah.
Jason.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just another chance for Darcy Carden to show off just how good she is.
She's the best.
Yeah, she's amazing.
Your real
Gee,
bodies
Janet.
dematerialized when you entered my void, and your essences reconstituted themselves in this form. Cool.
Derek's here.
Oh, please have Derek
Yeah.
here.
Oh wait, no, he's in the medium place.
Oh, he is. Yeah. But his chimes are hanging out there.
Janet's void has a back door to the Janet warehouse in the neutral zone, which is right near accounting.
Well, you just died, which means you're the first humans in history to not immediately go to the good or bad place, which in turn makes you interdimensional fugitives.
If I'm right, we will find proof that the bad place is tampering with the point system.
So we're getting a bottle episode with them,
Yeah,
but
for
it's
sure.
just Darcy.
Right.
That's a neutral Janet. She's sort of the black sheep of the Janet world. Or blank sheep, I guess. Ooh, I can throw shade now.
Relax. Here, let me see if I can figure this out. Oh! Structural integrity of this void is already at risk. You can't start randomly conjuring up objects, or it might shatter the void. Yes, it might.
Good to see you.
Stephen
Sorry to
Merchant.
keep you
Merchant,
waiting. I'm Neil, head accountant. You must be Janet and Michael.
Worried that somehow the bad place has been tampering.
Tampering? No. Quite impossible.
Soulmates on and off for 300 years. Maybe we should talk about that? Well, it was a Chidi, sure, but it wasn't me Chidi. This is a classic philosophical question, the concept of the self or who we are. Counterpoint, that's the dumbest thing you've ever said, and you do not deserve a puppy. I'm unpooping your puppy.
Oh no!
Stop doing things.
Stop getting puppies in there.
Every action by every human on Earth is recorded and then sent here to be assigned a point value based on the absolute moral worth of that action. Here's fun. This means that someone has just done something which has never been done before.
So they now examine the action, its use of resources, the intentions behind it, its effects on others.
Correct. Here's why tampering is impossible. Because this score is then double-checked by 3 billion other accountants. One who does this same action in the exact same way loses this many points.
Let's see. Could we look at one specific file, though, just to make sure?
Oh.
Why wouldn't you want to know what our life was like? You're not even a little bit curious, want to see those memories because philosophically speaking, they're none of my business. They happen to someone else. Just because you don't remember doing something doesn't mean you didn't do it. I have no idea how it happened, but there is definitely a tattoo on my butt. All I know is that other Chidi doesn't exist anymore, and this one does. So this must be the real Chidi.
Can you just tell me his total so far?
Looks like he's at 520,000 points. Well done, Doug. Wait, he's 68 years old? Oh, that's terrible. He's screwed.
What?
Point is, the math is cold, objective, and airtight. And unless you can prove otherwise, I don't know how I can help you.
It's just a dumb system. Yeah,
It's a bad system, yeah.
Someone fell in love with you. It's just not me. I told you not to conjure anything.
Oh.
You need to hurry. My molecular essence is fragmenting, and it's giving me the worst headache.
Look at one more file. Someone who's gotten into the good place this year.
All right. Why don't we look at... No one.
When was the last time someone got in?
100
The
years
last
ago?
time someone got enough points to get into the good place was 521 years ago.
Just forget it. What am I even doing? I'm chasing a dude who isn't into me. I'm making myself vulnerable for no reason. I don't even know who I am anymore. What is going on? Okay, well, this is bad.
Why are you staring at me? Do I have a zit on my nose or something?
Neil, be logical. Not one good place resident in over 500 years?
If you've got a problem, then go to the good place, take it up with the committee.
He's not gonna fix this. Who is?
You, Michael. It has to be you. Eleanor's identity is shattering inside of my void, and I might blow up. So I'm gonna need you to grab a paperclip and marbleize me like yesterday. Marbleize me, get us somewhere safe, and bring me back. You're Eleanor Shellstrop from Phoenix, Arizona. Your favorite meal is shrimp scampi.
There we go.
Yeah.
This is when he's gonna realize it.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
Nice.
Oh, there we go. Having a ghost moment there with Whoopi Goldberg.
We did, yeah. It hits harder when it's the two of
Oh,
them.
for sure.
Nice work, bud. Did you mean
This makes me
everything
feel
you
good.
said, or
I really want to play this cool, but I'm afraid that I'm gonna ruin it if
Yeah.
I try to be sexy.
Anybody used the word in a movie.
I'm
and it
okay.
worked.
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes, I'm okay. Wait, uh-oh. Ooh.
What?
Oh, there we go.
They're all here, and they're safe. No one's gotten into the good place in 500 years. We have no plan. No one's coming to save us. I need one of you to volunteer to do something outrageously insane that'll either make you cease to exist or be really fun.
That's most of the things I tried.
I love getting in stuff.
Good stuff.
Oh, off to the good place. That's
There
smart.
we go.
So we're going to see the actual good place.
I guess so.
We're in the good place.
no offense, dude, but you have told us a lot of lies in the last 300
Yeah.
years. So seriously, where the fork are we? Holy forking shirt balls. We're in the good place.
Look at that bit all the way back from season
I
1.
love it.
Yeah, absolutely.
This was a great episode. This was a really fun one. I don't know. I love the whole accounting office.
Yeah, that was great.
It's just logistically, it's really fun. Also, Stephen Merchant.
Yeah,
Great to see him.
love him. Loved him in everything he's ever done. Also worked with Ricky Gervais,
Mm-hmm.
X-Men.
He's just delightfully.
Obviously, Jojo Rabbit. He was great.
Oh yeah, he was. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Just a fantastic performer. Great
really
comedian.
is. Great timing.
Yeah.
So glad that we did get a familiar face for the accountant. I mean, I figured we would, but
for sure. Not somebody I obviously haven't seen everything, but not someone I recognize from being one of Michael Schur's regulars, right? Like so many of the actors are.
Not that I can remember. I don't think he ever showed up on The Office. Ironically enough, that was a Ricky Gervais show back in the day.
Right? Yes.
Was he on the original British Office?
I have no idea.
Let us know in the comments. It's a fun one. So I liked that we got there with cheating Eleanor finally, because I feel like
for sure.
we've all wanted it.
Yeah, it's been coming for sure.
It feels good, and also like we have to shout out Darcy Carden.
Man, she crushed it.
Have to shout her out.
First off, she's always great, right? We've always loved her as good Janet and bad Janet, and all the struggles that she's had.
Yep.
Janet, the character, with everything, and she's always played every beat so well. If this was an exercise for her, she really had to be the rock star in this episode, playing ultimately 5 different characters.
It was deep too. She played Eleanor playing Jason as Janet.
You're right.
That kind of breaks my brain a little bit thinking about it, and then vice versa. So it's like,
well, she played Eleanor and Chidi having it out about their relationship and finally admitting that they want to be together, and she's the one playing both of those roles. That's good work,
and it's emotionally effective too.
For sure, yeah, it worked.
How does she not have an Emmy?
I think someone said she was nominated for this. I can't remember if she won or not. I don't know what season, but at least one Emmy nomination for playing Janet.
I can't imagine not getting nominated for this one.
Right, for sure.
If she does,
I feel like this is the season, right?
It's gotta be. Right. She's just always fantastic, and everything we've seen her in so far.
Yeah, this was not an easy task. She had to do a lot of heavy lifting
for sure
in this episode.
The whole episode was on her shoulders, and
for sure.
You know what? She landed the plane. It was great.
Yeah.
I love that Michael too is going to be the one that's going to fix the point system, because for 500 years nobody's gotten to the place.
Right,
yeah, your system is jacked up. For
it's
years, nobody's there.
And see, that's what I always thought. Like when Michael's like, I'm pretty sure the bad place is rigging the points. I'm like, I think the whole point of the show is that this point system is stupid, right?
Gotcha, yeah.
And obviously the point system is metaphorical for how we treat good and bad, right? Is he a good person? Here's a list of good things he's done. It's kind of symbolic of how we actually treat good and bad for people, and just how unrealistic that is, because as the show's reminding us, everybody does both.
It's not black and white,
right? Everybody has their gray area. Everybody makes mistakes. Everybody does things that are great. It's just ratios, I guess, you know. And the thing that makes this idea of the point system even dumber is nobody's ratio tips in their favor.
Like when they pulled out Doug's file,
right?
And it was like, oh, he's 68, no, he's screwed. It's like,
he's off to a good start, but he's not going to make it. He's too old, to garner the points.
It's ridiculous. So yeah, I'm glad that we're finally confronting that idea, and that we're gonna. Well, I don't know if we're gonna get any resolution this season, because we have one more left, right?
Yeah, we don't know. Obviously, I have another season left, but I don't even know what resolution is going to look like on this show. All I know is I don't. Whatever the show's final iteration is, I'm not sure what it's going to look like until they're rolling the credits on the very last episode, because anything can happen on this show. And the writers are not afraid to take it any place. We spent one episode in Janet's Void and the accounting office, right?
Yeah,
one episode, and now we're off to the good place, the actual good place, which we haven't seen.
How we get to A to B is like so crazy.
The thing just jumps around whenever they feel like it. We'll go to a place, we'll set up a scenario, and we'll be there for 1 or 2 or 6 episodes, or 13 for the first season, right?
Yeah.
To where we decided we've done what we needed to do in this situation. Now we change up the scenario. We're not there. There is no getting stale on this show.
It's just so
exploring the ideas.
It's so airtight, so well written, so well conceived, and I really have not seen anything like this, and it blows me away every single week. I'm like, how can this show continue to amaze like this? And it just does. It delivers every time.
Yeah, it does. And again, there's no point in making any prediction.
Right? There's no point. I mean, we tried it, and we're always wrong.
Yeah. The idea that, like you said, Michael is the one that's going to fix it. I don't know.
Is he? Yeah. At this point,
I'm going to say no, he's not, simply because we have too many episodes left. This is not a show with, what are we going to have, like 15 episodes or so left, where we can say this is what's going to happen, or this is the path we're taking for today.
They want you to think that.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's so much fun about this show is they know where you think they're going, and they're like, just because you think we're going that way, we're going to change it anyway. Just to let you know, you cannot predict what they're going to do because they're always so many steps ahead of the audience, which I love. It's such a great time to watch.
It's amazing.
All right, we'll catch you on the next one, guys.
See ya.